That's how you do it, Bethesda. Going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? All right, y'all know the spiel. Before we get into the news, if you want to join a great Nintendo Switch gaming community, become a sponsor. Patreon.com/Obi1Plays. Like Liana, our newest sponsor, KT's sister. Oh, and KT, you're going to get a free $5 eShop digital code for referring someone to our community. And every new sponsor gets a free $5 eShop digital code. Also, for subscribers, I haven't forgot about the subscribers. Doing a Nintendo Switch game giveaway for subscribers. The link is in the description, both for sponsoring and for the Nintendo Switch game giveaway. All right, let's get into this news. Bro, Bethesda, you get a standing ovation. Bethesda, you get a standing ovation. Thank you, Bethesda. It's finally, we have a third-party developer that's standing up to Sony's foolery. Straight foolery. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Sony hater. I got a PlayStation 4 Pro, bro. I got a War Edition. But Sony's stance on crossplay has been ridiculous. And I've said this before. They're not doing anything because third-party developers are not standing up against them. We're allowing it to happen. Gamers are still allowing it to happen. What if everybody stopped playing Fortnite on the PlayStation 4 because of Sony's crossplay stance? They'll change it in a second. What if Epic Games said, we're not putting Fortnite on your system if you don't open it up to crossplay? Epic, get a backbone, Epic. Come on. They would have changed their whole crossplay stance if Epic were to remove Fortnite, the biggest game on the market right now. Come on, bro. And Epic wouldn't have been hurting from it either. Sony would have changed their policy. So, the news is Pete Hines. He was recently interviewed, and he says that they have a new game coming out, The Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a card game. Don't sleep on these kind of games. This is going to be a very popular game. And he pretty much said cross-play across all platforms is non-negotiable. That's what he said. Pete Hines, you are the man, Pete Hines. He said it's non-negotiable, meaning Sony, get in or we're not putting our game on your platform. This is what he followed up by saying, we can't be talking about one version of Legends where you take your progress with you and another version where you stay within that ecosystem or it's walled off from everything else. That is counter to what the game has been about. He was talking to Sony. Every other platform, this game is going to be on your mobile device, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and they're saying they expect the game to be open and available to everyone. Or else, he said it's non-negotiable. Meaning they won't put it on Sony's platform if they don't allow crossplay. More developers need to stand up. More developers need to be like, you know what? It's our game on your system. We're doing you a favor. Nobody buys a console just to look at the console. It's to play games. And so Sony needs to get with the program and stop being a lot anti-consumer, and allow, no matter what platform you're gaming on, all games cross-play. And I think that's the future. That's the direction where we're going. You get Madden, your Xbox, PlayStation. Why they don't got Madden on the Switch? EA. On whatever platform on the PC right now, cross-play, no matter, as long as you connect it to the internet. That's how it should be. And even Microsoft, bro. Microsoft, y'all need to stand up too. Minecraft, this is that commercial with Nintendo and Microsoft where they could play together in Minecraft. Minecraft is Microsoft's property now. And they're still allowing Sony to be walled off. What did Microsoft need to be like, okay, you can't play Minecraft unless Sony changes their crossplay stance. Put pressure on Sony. It's in the hands of the third-party developers. Either the third-party developers are going to continue to allow Sony to bully them around, or they're going to be like, enough's enough. Everybody should be able to play with everybody. Come on. Come on. Because I read something yesterday where someone, a game developer, was saying that in 10 years, we're going to be playing all our games on smart TVs. Meaning, the games are just going to be built into the TVs. Just like how we're starting to play big AAA games on our smartphones. Fortnite is now on your smartphone. There's a couple other big AAA games. The same thing, the TV's just going to be able to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it through the cloud or the specs. The cost of hardware is going to be small enough to where it's going to happen. But it's happening sooner rather than later. There's already talks about cloud gaming. Yves Guillemot, Ubisoft's president, he's already said that this is going to be the last generation of traditional consoles. That there's going to be different options. I'm telling you, I know a lot of guys don't like to hear cloud gaming because they're afraid of the internet, but I think technology is going to be up to par to where cloud gaming is going to be a thing. Just think, years ago, everybody was buying DVDs left and right. Now, no one buys DVDs. We just stream everything. We just watch everything off of Netflix, Amazon Prime, all that stuff. And the same thing is going to start happening with video games. On the Switch, right now, if you live in Japan, of course, you can stream Resident Evil 7 over the cloud. You can't do it in the US because the servers are so far, but I've seen footage of people playing Resident Evil 7 on their Switch with no problem over the cloud on the Japanese servers. So it's a reality, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to have to accept it. All right. What do you guys think of Bethesda standing up to the big bad wolf? Sony's not the big bad wolf, but they tripping. They tripping. Thank you, Bethesda. Shout out to Pete Hines for taking a stance. Bethesda for standing up. For Epic Games, get a backbone. EA, get a backbone. Ubisoft, get a backbone. And have the same crossplay stance for your games. Sony would change in a heartbeat if all the third-party developers, if all of them said, we ain't playing that. All right, what do you guys think of Bethesda's stance on saying it's non-negotiable? Crossplay has to happen on our game or else we're not putting it on your platform. I tell you this, though. They didn't do that with, hey, I'm still going to check Bethesda too. They ain't doing that with Fallout 76, though. They still putting Fallout 76 on Sony's platform. So even Bethesda, they're talking it for some games. They need to be consistent with all their games. Then Sony would start listening. What do you guys think about this? I didn't have a bro for this video, so I have no idea what this bro is going to be. Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know before you go, bro. It was Waluigi from last night. Click that oh, there we go. Put the glasses on, Waluigi, man. Come on. click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. We out. Wow, Luigi. This video on how to enter. Also, for my sponsors on Patreon, I'm having a giveaway on the 7th of each month for subscribers. What is it? A Nintendo Switch game of your choice. All you have to do is click on the link in the description of this video on how to enter. Also, for my sponsors on Patreon, you'll have an additional giveaway for another Nintendo Switch game as well. Also, every sponsor, at least at the $5 tier, is also guaranteed a free $5 eShop code. Check out the link in the description for giveaway info. I'll see you later.